I'm attempting something that it's unorthodox. I'm trying to compare Luciano Pavarotti with Mario Lanza. And what I find is that I will give the nod to Mario Lanza. Now, the Italians had Mario Lanza up there some time ago, a long time ago, over 50 years ago, living there and doing some films. I think what they were subtly trying to do is to improve their operatic sort of culture. Because I will tell you, I thought Mario Lanza was an Italian. They had this tradition of this kind of Romeo singing by the window and the girl and all this drama and so on. And I thought they had perfected this type of style which Mario Lanza exhibits. Now, I have Pavarotti, and why I can't put glimpses of the music in here is because copyright problems. But the situation is this: that Pavarotti had a concert out by the Eiffel Tower in Paris, right? And you had this round thing overhead. He had an orchestra over there, and he sang, and this crowd was huge. I would think at least maybe 50,000 at least. All right. Now, I mean, I have to give you credit that Pavarotti has a melodic voice. It's very, it's distinct, and he, it's just great. He holds his note, he does great, and that, and so on. Except that when I listen to the music, etc., that in this concert, it sounds so perfect. You're hearing the orchestra, and you're hearing his voice so well blended. I just feel that basically he was lip syncing. Now, I mean, I don't know if anybody ever accused Pavarotti of lip syncing, but this is what I think was happening there. In that environment, in that outdoors, there's no way you could get such a perfect acoustic and harmonious performance, everything in harmony and so on. I don't think so, because you try to have a venue that the acoustics and the blend of the way to design it so that the song's going to endure a little longer and warp and blend and all kinds of stuff like that. You have the all wrong sound by the speaker's position here and there and so on, right? Now, on the other hand, with and all he does is just he has this white kerchief in his hand, and he's just belting out those notes and doing, smiling and all that stuff. On the other hand, we have Mario, and I would agree that Mario doesn't have that sort of, I guess, experience like Pavarotti. Okay, and if it was just about the singing, I would give Pavarotti the nod. However, when they were singing the Granada, now, as they were singing, I'm saying, like, this thing is Latin and Italian and Spanish is the same, but then as I researched Granada, it's set in Mexico. It's a Mexican song and so on. But Mario Lanza, he has on this military uniform. The band also is dressed in the military, and the type of drama he's putting on, all his hands, the gesticulations and so on. I find that his performance is more appealing. And so, I'll tell you then, so in an all-round way, I will give Mario the edge over Pavarotti, because all Pavarotti is doing is showing that he has maybe a well-trained voice, good tenor, clean voice, no cold, no this and that, and everything is good. But as I said, in this performance, it sounds as if he's lip-syncing. It's too perfect now. But yeah, and then of course these perfect songs, they do it in the studio, and they do it over and over and do this over and make it this and that, sing it a little louder so the tone and everything to be even and so on, and to do this equalizing thing and all that, remixing and all this kind of stuff, right? But Mario, it sounds as if it was just what he was performing there we were hearing. And so I wonder then if Pavarotti is all that polished and all that, clean and the notes right, brisk and so on. But as I said, I like Mario with his drama. He makes his voice, he flips his hair back, by raising his forehead up, and how he's, the various antics he's doing with his gestures and so forth, and his position, his body, and so on. And sometimes you even see Luciano, the other guy here was Domingo, and the other of the trio, the three tenors. They seem to have the gestures, but Pavarotti doesn't. and I guess they weren't together. And Pavarotti said, "Man, let us put all this rivalry together. Everybody know that I'm singing better than all y'all. Let's go out and have a trio, and let's go and tour the world and make some money." And them guys were glad that they made up and went and make that money and so on. All of them must be millionaires now, and they were just scrunting and just getting by in Italy over there. And now they're more known overseas and all that. LA had such a big con, and it makes some great money. And for Mario, I regret that basically his life was cut short so early, because I mean he had so much promise. I hear one of his handlers was saying that if you want a guy who works hard, trains well, and does what you ask and performs good, Mario's the guy. But he said he got his habit on his side, man. We telling this guy you can't be working so hard and doing drugs. Now who knows what kind of drugs he was using and whether he's getting a pure mix. I don't know what killed him, but it looks as if the drug taken, because just before his death, he could have seen he's gotten fat and he's not as energetic as before. And you could see in his subconscious, it seems like he's already figured that he's dead already. He's just waiting for the heart attack. And I say that it would have been such a blessing if he had been around to live to a ripe old age and to establish his tradition and his legacy, real completely. I mean, he has done a lot, and he still plays music and still remember him and so on. But oh my, I wish that he had lived longer. And so in this competition here, then I'm saying that Pavarotti, well, yes, both of them are dead, but for the fans, I'm saying, look, man, Pavarotti, you're good, man, clean, good notes, etc. Although I suspect is lip syncing here in this concert in Paris, but I give Mario with his drama and his gestures and his antics and so forth, add more to the whole art of the opera and so on.